afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo at Parkway RV Center. Got something I hadn't done in a little while, and that is a pre-owned travel trailer. And this is a local one, guys. This is a 2020 Coleman Lantern Edition 262 BH. So this is actually the bunkhouse slide out, great family model that can sleep 8, even up to 10 people, depending on how big they are. Now, guys, before I get too much into it, I want to go ahead and disclose that this was owned and smoked in. So this is a smoker's unit. I try not to buy these, but every once in a while one slips by, and this was one that kind of slipped by. So if you're extremely sensitive to cigarette odors, this may not be the travel trailer for you. And again, I'm just being 100% transparent up front. Other than that, this thing is in great condition. It really is. I mean, it's way under the books, 25 grand plus on it. I've got it for 21.9. And yeah, we'll put an ozonator in it, try to get the majority of that smell out, but you know, obviously it's still going to be some remnants of it even after I do that. So, but guys, you know, if you air it out and as you use it and cook in it and camp in it, eventually that smell's going to go away. I've owned them before like that, and they eventually go away. So, especially if you don't add more to it. But now if you're a smoker, then it don't really matter. Go ahead and smoke in it. You're not going to hurt it. So, but all right, this is a 28.5 foot long camper. It weighs 5,820 pound dry weight, and that's 28 feet 7 inches actually, to be exact. At its longest point, it does have the power package, which means power stabilizer jack, power tongue jack, power awning with LED light strip, Bluetooth stereo, USB chargers. They call that the technology package. Got the Sure Step, so you don't have to worry about your dragging your step or your step coming out when you're towing it and nabbing something. It stores inside your door. 262 BH. You can see, guys, the outside looks great. Got outside speakers for your stereo, furnace, double axle, nitrogen filled tires. Notice how your axles are spread out a little bit. Gives you a little bit more solid base for less sway. Unit came out of Georgia. Got a DSI gas water heater. It's got an outside shower. Does have the camera package. You know, if you've got you have to buy the monitor, but you do have the Bluetooth camera package. And it does have the WineGuard Connect 2.0, which is a Wi-Fi extender. Or excuse me, guys, it's pre-wired for it. That's right. Does have the solar prep kit. So you can buy the solar panel. It plugs in right here. Real easy to do that. It does have 30 amp electrical service. I'm just running it on 15 amp off my little inverter generator. So everything over here looks great, guys. Big slide, big 36-inch deep slide. Probably 12 foot long slide out if I had to guess. The corners look good. You know, nothing beat up, nothing faded. I mean, besides the smoke odor, and if I had the stickers in it, you'd think it was a 2022 model for a lot less money. Double propane bottles, deep cycle battery in the front. Let's look inside. One little ding right here, and I just noticed that. I mean, about the size of a thumbnail. All right, as we step inside here, like I said, it does have a smoke odor. No pet odors, but it does have a cigarette odor. But I mean, other than that, this is actually a great layout for families. I mean, you've got two, and these aren't just the single bunks. These are full-size beds in themselves. So you've got the double bunks or full-size beds. They've got USB chargers, plenty of lighting. I didn't turn the light on down there, sorry about that. But you got the ladder that's included with it. So you can sleep 2 kids minimum, 4 kids, or even a couple of adults if you had to. You know, nice open floor plan. Doesn't have a lot of carpet in it. The furniture looks great. It's got a table booth that makes a bed. A sofa makes a bed. Queen bed in the front. So definitely can sleep the whole crew. I mean, you can sleep. You've got 1, 2, 3 beds already made out permanently. And then you've got 2 others if you fold the sofa and then make the table booth into a bed. 5 beds. Decent sized kitchen. You got a nice large sink. Double basin sink. Lots of countertop space. LED lights, of course, on the stove top. And the oven looks good. Got the nicer stove top with the cast iron grates. Oh, wait a minute, guys. I'm going to check that from now on. Not an oven, but a cabinet. Well, hey, Coleman, that was pretty sneaky there. I'll give you props for that. Over the range microwave. I don't know what in. I guess that's a steamer plate or something. Refrigerator looks good. Got LED lights and it's already starting to get cold. It is a 2-way RV refrigerator freezer. So this was built right before the pandemic. Made it where you had to get 12 volt. It's a nice unit. Besides a cigarette, which is actually getting better. I'm getting nose blind either one. So stereo system. I guess because it was sitting with the door shut, and I've got the door open for a little bit. So it's definitely getting a lot better. Queen bed in the front. You got his and her closets. You've got USB chargers in here for your mobile phones and tablets and electronics, which is always a nice feature to have. And you got plug-ins too. So just in case you forget your AC adapter, you can still plug the cord directly into the USB chargers. You know, guys, these aren't, you know, Coleman's a name that's been around for decades in camping. And this may not be a fancy, you know, grand design or something like that. But, I mean, this is still everything you need. It's a great family camper. It's affordably priced at $21,900. At that price, of course, we still do our inspection, which includes, we do guarantee the following systems to work for the $21,900 price at the time of sale. We guarantee the slide out to function like it's supposed to. We guarantee the refrigerator freezer to get to operating temp. We guarantee the roof air to get to operating temperature, in other words, cold. We check the water system, which includes water heater and water pump, make sure those work. We make sure there's no leaks in your plumbing system. And of course, everything else, guys, is sold as is. It works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't really think... I mean, this one that's new and this one and one that's been taken care of besides the smoke, I don't think you got much to worry about. But I still highly recommend and encourage everybody to do one of these 2 things, or do both anytime you're looking at a used or a brand new RV, no matter how nice it is. Either come out and if you know, if you've oh, excuse me, either come out and do your own inspection of the unit before you buy it. And that includes, you know, checking it out yourself, really going over it good. You know, we'll plug it up to shore power or hook it to a bigger generator so you can run the AC and everything, and see what works and what doesn't before deciding to buy it. Because, like I said, the only things we guarantee for that $21,900 price to keep the price this far under book is we only guarantee those major systems. Any Mickey Mouse stuff, any Mickey Mouse repairs, minor repairs, we leave to you. And of course, it does need a TV. You know, if you want to put your Wally World TV in here, or Best Buy or something. So, Amazon TVs aren't much anymore, guys. Like they're, you know, you can put a decent TV in here, a couple $100. But yeah, guys, it's nice. It really is. For the money and what it is, it's got a lot of space. It's new enough. I don't think you really got any worries. Come out and take a look at it. Like I said, guys, either inspect it yourself and or hire a third-party inspection service. That way you know what you're getting into before you're obligated to buy it. And, of course, guys, we sell them 100% as is. That's how we keep our prices down. We do guarantee the major stuff, like I just mentioned, the roof air slide-outs, water system, refrigerator, freezer. That stuff, we make sure it works. If it doesn't, we fix it at no additional charge to you. But everything else, which I haven't found anything wrong with it besides the smoke. But like if you say you got a light that needs to be changed, it'll be sold that way. You know, stuff like that, we let you handle that, because any RV you buy, whether it's new or used, you're going to do some work on it. That's just the nature of owning one, guys. And ask anybody that's ever owned one, they'll tell you the same thing. So let's not blow smoke up your rear end or anything like that, like a lot of other guys do. I'm not afraid to tackle that subject, because that is the truth. Nobody else that reviews RVs will say that, because they want to sell you an RV. I want to sell you an RV too, of course, but I want you to know the truth before you know what you're getting into. That's why I highly recommend doing your own inspection or hiring a third-party RV inspector, or both. A few $100, peace of mind. And if you got questions about anything I said in the video, guys, give us a call. But come out and take a look at it for yourself. Like I said, nice RV for what it is. It's $21,900, haggle-free firm. And that is a 100% non-negotiable price. We do offer nationwide delivery, $1.50 a mile one way. We also have financing available with approved credit and down payment. If you want the latest information about that, rates, terms, stuff like that. I don't keep up with that anymore, guys. I let my salespeople do that. They can tell you that. So just give one of them a call. We do prefer either in person or over the phone communications. So. And while you're certainly welcome to send us an email or go to our website and talk to our answering service, basically, guys, they're an answering service. You go to our website, we've got the chat feature. It's just, all they're going to do is get your name, contact information, and my salespeople, and they'll email it to my salespeople, who will call you back. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you a secret. If you don't put a phone number on there, most of the time my guys are so busy, because y'all won't believe how busy we are. If it doesn't have they just don't have time to read and write emails constantly back and forth. They're too busy selling over the phone or in person. So I'm going to tell you guys, if you send us any kind of information, email or messenger or anything like that, if you don't put a phone number in there, guys, chances are you may not get answered. I'm just being truthful with you. It's just so much more efficient for them just to talk to somebody over the phone, answer their questions, hang up, and go on to the next phone call or the next customer sitting in front of them. It's just a lot more efficient, because, and I've always said this, and there's a lot of truth to this statement. I know everybody loves to text, everybody loves to email. It's the modern way of communicating, messenger, and hey, I get it. I do it myself. But when it comes to something as serious as buying a big ticket item like a camper, that's worth a phone call to me. It's worth a phone call or worth a visit in person if you're close enough to do so. And you're going to get a lot quicker service. It's going to be a lot easier for the salesperson, a lot easier for you. Like I said, they don't mind answering certain questions, but when it gets to where you got somebody answering 50 questions on email, chances are they're not going to answer it, because they've got other people wanting to buy it. And I'm not trying to say you're not important, but just for the sake of efficiency for us and you, just please give us a call, or and this is at the request of my salespeople. Please give us a call. They'll send you their cell phone number. You can text them on their phones. They just don't have a lot of free time to sit behind a computer and answer emails and stuff like that. So please call. We prefer calls or in-person visits. And we will eventually reply to emails, guys, but during the time, there's a strong possibility somebody else just going to take the initiative and call and buy the camper you sent the email on, while your email sits unchecked in a inbox. And I'm just being honest with you guys. I know it makes a lot of people mad when I say stuff like that, but I mean, I'd rather be truthful with you than not. And y'all just don't realize, even with gas prices, This is the craziest business I've seen in my entire life. I've never seen nothing like what we're doing now. You know, even with gas, 4 something a gallon for gasoline, regular gas, people are buying these things like toilet paper during 2020. Just buying these things, just crazy. Stuff selling. I mean, literally, I had some RVs came in today, so a couple of motorhomes. Guys, I had people waiting in the receiving area for those units to come in. Customers waiting to see them, and bought one of them before my driver could even get his stuff out of it. That brought it in. They bought it before we cleaned it. Before we did. I mean, the motor was still warm for where he drove it in. I mean, he couldn't even get out of the RV before they were walking through it. I mean, I've never seen nothing like it in my life. And inventory is getting short, guys. We're getting low on inventory. So if you've got one for sale and you don't want to mess with selling it yourself, give us a call. We're cash buyers. We'll pick it up. If we can make the numbers work out for you and us both, we'll even pick it up, even if it's a long distance. Give us a call at 706-965-7929 if you've got something for sale, if it's nice. And I don't normally buy smokers units, so if it's smoker unit, guys, please don't. As bad as I need inventory, I don't like to buy these. But this one just slipped through. But it's a nice unit. I mean, if I'd seen it, and even with the smoke, I probably would have bought it anyway because it's so clean. Besides the cigarette odor, and if somebody buys this thing as a smoker, this thing, they're not even going to notice it. So. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate it. We have nationwide delivery for $1.50 a mile one way. If you're interested, it's $1.50 or 75 cents round trip, however you want to look at it. Mile round trip, or $1.50 one way. And that's us paying my driver, paying fuel, and we're actually losing money doing it for that price. But thanks again for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Stay tuned for some more videos, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.